All right, so now that we have our avatar, I'm going to show you how you can use them as character reference to create more images. And there is like one first trick that is very important. When you generate the avatar, we're going to use it as a reference. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to use it. Oops, didn't want to do that. I'm going to click here, image. Be sure to select the little character here. And then I'm going to put a prompt, just like a pretty simple prompt that I have to kind of like showing you how it looks like to using this model as a reference. And then similar than the style reference, you can put like different weight, but you have to be careful because the bigger the weight, the more Midjourney will use the content of the image within your next image. So like if you want to change the outfit and everything, you probably don't want to have like too high of a weight. But if you want to only conserve the facial feature and the hairstyle, then that can work with like a weight of like 10 or 20. But then just to show you the different render, like we can do like a 20 and then 50. Then I'm gonna do 4x5. So like rendering the different images. It always takes a little bit longer when you use style or character references because like obviously Midjourney need to like using it into the system. And then here, what is interesting is like, obviously, you know, like you can say that they're like related, but that doesn't feel that this is like exactly the same person, right? Like the eyes are a little bit different, like the shape of the face are a little bit different. So if you want to create like a coherent suite of images with the same model, what I recommend is you actually doing in 2 steps. So you can take this model and then we're going to use a prompt, but then you're going to use the style as well. And then be sure to select this one. So it's not an image prompt, but it's a character reference. And then for the weight, we're going to do 20. And so what's going to happen here is like we're going to pretty much re-render this person with this face as a reference. And but what is super interesting here is like, as you can see, now we have like a model. So she's definitely younger. Again, you need to like testing out with like different model and everything. But we're starting to have like pretty much the same face, you know, like between this model and this one. Like, so you can work and the outcome will be different based on like the model you choose. But that's a very important technique, like especially if you're trying to have like very coherent images, like without talking about the avatar itself, if it's the type of avatar you want or don't want, that's just like a detail. But as you can see here, if I show you these 2 images, you will be, okay, Benny, they might be a sister or cousin, but this is not the same person. When you do these tricks, you're starting to having like images that are like super coherent all together. So what I want you to do is like create your own avatar, then create like more images. In the prompt design sheet, like I shared before, there is a lot of like a token and references to kind of like craft the style of avatar you want. Don't stop at one, create multiple so you can have like the opportunity to testing out different things. And then here you have a bunch more token to kind of like works on like different pose and attitude from your model, as well as the type of clothes if you want to like test a different clothing type and the fashion element. In the next video, I'm going to try to like work around this model to kind of like create a lookbook campaign for my Nike concept store on the moon. So it's going to be like super interesting. And but before that, we will do a quick break with Midjourney, and I'm going to show you how Magnify can upscale and enhance the face of the model you're creating. This is pretty mind-blowing. If you haven't tried Magnify before, I'm using Magnify on like pretty much all of my content just to like refine it and making it better. But I'm going to show you that in the next video because this works for like different type of like arts and content. I will show you all the settings. But in my opinion, this is really mind-blowing when it's about the model because you're not just trying to only upscale the image and making it bigger. I will show you how you do that with Magnify, but you can go even further with other tools. But it's really about like refining the texture of the skin and the details that really making it super valuable. So I see you in the next video.